Toastmaster Karan, heads I win, tails I don't lose much. Heads I win, tails I don't lose much. Toastmaster Karan, best of luck.
Thank you.
Battery 100%.
Do I have any entrepreneurs in the room? Do I have any people who want to be entrepreneurs? This is a room brimming with ambition. I love to see it. My dear fellow Toastmasters, I was also bitten by this entrepreneurial bug ever since the age of 14. But the first time that I made a little bit of real money was in college. Back in 2015, before we had all these Zoom online classes and digital ebooks, our professors expected our students to buy expensive textbooks and then carry these big, heavy textbooks with us to each class. As a kid on a scholarship, I found it incredibly difficult to justify spending 300, 350, all the way till 700 dirhams for a single book. Then I had an idea. Why don't I just befriend some seniors and get their books once they're done with the course? Simple idea, and it's a win-win. Rather than paying 300 dirhams, I would pay the senior anywhere between 50 or 100 dirhams, depending on the quality of the book. Soon, my friends got onto what I was doing. They started asking me to arrange books for them too. The seniors had the books. The juniors wanted the books. I knew both sides. So I started getting books for my friends. Then it struck me. Suddenly I realized that there's profit to be made here. And now my mind started working. First, I looked for what are the common classes that every single student on campus has to take, irrespective of their major. It was English and mathematics. The difference between the two, the maths professors did not care if the students got their books to class or not. The English teachers absolutely required students to get their books. So I focused on the English books because they were the easiest to sell and there was no risk of holding the inventory. Then I realized that I need some money, some initial capital to start buying all these books. Where would that come from? Rather than borrowing money, I decided to start tutoring other students in different subjects. English, math, accounting, physics. I would teach them anything they wanted as long as they would pay me 50 dirhams for my 1 hour. Although this approach did take a lot more time and effort, I was happy to do it because now both the risk and the reward were all mine. Then I realized that if I approached seniors right after their final exams, when they were absolutely tired of the subject, seniors were more willing to let go of the books for a better price, and I could get more for my money. I also realized that if I was to hold on to these books till the start of the next semester, juniors were more willing to pay a premium because that is when demand was at its peak. Gradually, I scaled up. I was buying when nobody wanted them and then selling when everyone wanted them. At the end of each semester, the back of my car used to be filled with English textbooks. I would hold these till the start of the next semester. 1 week into the start of the semester, the back of my car was empty. But my wallet used to be filled with an additional 30,000 dirhams. I would repeat this semester after semester until graduation. It was pretty good side income as a college kid. People think that entrepreneurs take a lot of risk. It is the complete opposite. I believe that entrepreneurs do every single thing in their power to minimize risk. Entrepreneurs find cracks in the system, figure out a way to generate value, and then monetize that value. Selling books in college was my third attempt before the age of 20 at making my own money. Each entrepreneurship attempt has built me up as a person. Even today, I find that I'm doing something very similar to what I was doing during college. I buy stocks from the pessimists, I hold them for a few years, and then I sell to the optimists. Buying when no one wants them, and then selling when everyone wants them. Quite often, people ask me how they can get started on their own entrepreneurship journey. I always encourage them to look around in their friends and their family group. Look for someone who is an entrepreneur. Observe their character. It's very likely that they have built a business over 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And as a result of it, they are financially successful today. That requires discipline and perseverance over an extended time period. The great misconception is that people think that you need to take high risks to get high returns. Real entrepreneurs know that it is low risk, high return, coupled with extraordinary patience. Heads, I win. Tails, I don't lose much. Over to you.
Seconds for the feedback.